Hello everyone, Gigs here once again, and welcome back to another episode of FTB Academy. So if you remember last time, we managed to finish the tutorial, which was much shorter than what I was expecting, and we got out into the real world. So this was the overworld that we landed into. Now our first quest in getting out into the overworld was to get ourselves 4 pieces of wood, which we have just done. I'm just going to grab a couple more. We've got some saplings and things. Those leaves despawned quick. That was nice. Again, that could be part of the mod pack. So if you'll see that we haven't automatically got the rewards, but if I go into the quest line here, and we go back to here, you'll see the little red exclamation mark up in the corner. That's showing that we have completed a task. So Timber gets some wood, we'll collect our rewards, and there we go, we get 32 oak wood, and when we go back into our inventory we'll see that we've got that 32 oak wood. I am being conscious of the fact that it does appear to be getting nighttime soon. We're at 6:28, so it's going to be nighttime soon, and we will end up covered by mobs out in the open. I'm just wondering whether or not there is, I'm just popping up here to see whether or not there's anywhere safe for us to be. It doesn't look like it. Can't see any sheep to make a bed. See lots of chickens. Being able to make a bed would be nice. I'm running around and using up my saturation, which is probably not a good thing. Sheepies, where are you? Have you seen any sheep chickens? What's funny though is, and I've done this before, is I'll be running around doing this, and it could even be that one of the tasks later on is going to give us wool, which will allow us to make a bed straight away. Okay, worst comes to worst, we'll have to hide away somewhere. Okay, so let's have a look at what our next quest is. So we have get 16 ore from vanilla and thermal foundation each. Ooh, and you get 16 stone torches. Stone torches. That's interesting. The item task will go through all the items that it accepts, and you need to have combined 16 of any of them. Okay. Okay, so it's going through all the different... Oh, okay, so I only need 2 lots of 16. I don't need one of everything. Okay. So we need 16 vanilla ores and then 16... okay, that's fairly easy done. Or we can... Tinkering. I don't know tinkering. This is scary. I know how to make this stuff, but I don't know how to make the tinkering tool parts and things. That's quite complex. I think that's almost an episode on its own. So we'll leave that one for now. This land is my land. Claim a chunk. So this is interesting. I'm used to this on Skyblock. It's interesting that you can also do this in the overworld. But basically you can claim a chunk. So you can find an area where you want to be. You can have different teams and things like that. So that's interesting. We can harvest crops. We can breed animals, and these will give us different rewards. Okay, but first of all, I think we really are about to get ourselves a little bit stuck. So we've got piggies there. I can see cows up in the journey map. Again, I've got the little icons up there, but what we're wanting, I see wolves. What we're really wanting is sheep to be able to make a bed. Otherwise, we're going to have to maybe go mining for our ores. Now, I would love to hear from you as to how you would like these episodes to progress. Would you... Oh, they're wearing hats. This is weird. Would you like me to that one's wearing a person as a hat. Would you like me to go through these and play them episode to episode, play normally? Or would you only like to see the highlights from the different mods that I am delving into, so that you don't see me mining stuff, you don't see the survival aspect of me playing, you only see highlights of when I delve into certain mods, which means I would probably get myself set up or build a little house and claim some chunks and then get ourselves ready to start delving into mods and using different mods. There's more of the marble there. I was kind of hoping, oh, a village. Is there going to be a bed in this village? Or are we just going to be dooming the villagers to die at night through the mobs coming along and getting them? Librarian in there. This is one of the mod specific buildings and things. There's certain things inside of that is specific to a mod. I see some sheep over there, but the mobs are going to be out before we even get over there to get them. I don't think there are any beds in any of these buildings. It's 1.12. These villages don't come with beds. It's an Enderman with a horn and a hat. There are definitely mobs out here. Everybody should probably get inside. We're probably going to be dooming these villagers to their deaths. But such is life. There's not an awful lot that we can do about it. Now I'm going to be sitting inside. Are these normal villagers? Cartographer, yep. You would have seen in that other one an unusual looking villager. That is what it is. Okay. I think for the sake of things, I'm going to pause things here, and I will catch up with you again when it becomes daytime. I'm not going to go out and fight any of the mobs. I've got nothing on me. We'll just end up dying, and then that will be the end of that. We'll just deal with them in the morning when we head on out. So we'll be right back. Okay, so here we are. We're back at daytime. Let's pop on back out of here. And first of all, what I'm going to do is be careful, because there will be mobs and things about. I can see them in the journey map, their little heads. So we do need to be careful that they're about. Now, I think I saw... Did I see sheep heads over here? Maybe... Oh, he's wearing a hat too. Interesting. Again, you'll see some of the stuff in modded. Some weird and interesting things. And I thought I saw sheep heads over here. Oh no, over there. Let's head on over here and get ourselves some wool so that we can make a bed, because in the future we would like to sleep the night away. This axe is good for killing those sheep. Only a stone axe, but that's excellent. There we go. They don't seem to drop their little hats. Oh yeah, I got 4 wool there, so we can make a bed. Now you'll see that blue slime over there. That's actually fallen out of that slime island. So some mod packs have these slime islands, both in Skyblock and Overworld. And if we climbed up there, there would be a slime tree, there would be slime on the ground, like a slime pool, and lots of slime spawning. So that is quite common to see in a lot of these packs as well. So again, I would be interested to know, please say in the comments, do you want me to show off these episodes with everything that I'm doing and playing the survival aspects of things, or would you only like to see me do the specific modded stuff, like building the different contraptions and different machines and building certain things? So more of a highlight style approach to the pack. Or would you like this to be more of a playthrough? Let me know. My thoughts were to just do this as a more of a mod pack approach. I thought the tutorial would go on for longer and we would learn things. But I can kind of do that approach myself as I go through the different quests. This again is a house that is specific to more of the modded style of things. You'll see you've got these fermenting barrels as part of actually additions. Inside of here there is canola oil. It's refined canola oil, so you can put canola oil into the fermenting barrel and it will turn it into refined canola oil, and that may be part of a recipe that you need that for. Some of these things you can break, some of them you can't. If I go to break them, it will potentially smash it, and again, some of the things when you break it they empty their inventories and some things don't. You'll see we've got some more plants here. These are actually addition plants. There's the canola seeds and the canola there. What is that? Oh, composter. Well, there you go. Now we head into here. We saw, is he still alive? Or maybe he's not alive. We may have lost him. There was a different villager in here. Now these things here, we've got Canola Press, where you can put the canola seeds into it. You'll see that it's producing the canola oil, but it needs power in order for it to do that. This is a crusher, so you can put, it has got some things in there, so you can put items in here and it will crush it into dust. Not everything, like bones will put into bone meal, make sugar. You'll see here you're getting 3 sugar cane from one, 3 sugar from 1 sugar cane, and from the bones you get 6 instead of 3. So sometimes by using things like crushers, you get more out of it than what you would normally. So again, it's basically doubling things by putting it, so even that's 3, or sometimes it can be, so here lapis, you're getting 12 lapis out of it. The coal, you're getting crushed coal, and again these can then end up in different recipes as well. Some recipes will require you to utilize the crushed variants of things, so these can be quite cool. See this one here, if I put an iron ore in there, I'll get 2 pulverized ore, sorry, 2 pulverized iron ore, or 2 pulverized iron and 1 pulverized gold. If I smelt those, I will actually get 1 iron per one of these. So I will actually get, out of 1 iron ore, I will get 2 iron ingots and 1 gold ingot. So it can end up being quite profitable. Again, you're getting different things. Look here, we can recycle the horse armor into pulverized iron. So you actually get quite a lot of different things. And if I was looking at, and look even that, the prismarine shards into prismarine crystals. So it's quite interesting, the different things that you can get out of these. And again, we were talking about the ability to be able to get things in the JEI before, and this is, like if I go back to where that iron, oh no, so even bone meal, if I did it in bone meal, so I'll if I click on bone meal, these are the different ways to get bone meal. So you can obviously put a bone in there, you'll get 3, you put a bone block, you'll get 9, the crusher 6. So this is why sometimes it's a good idea to look through these things and see what you can do. The actual additions, so this is the basically taking you through there's a manual to this. The crusher turns every ore, ingot and gem into its corresponding dust by using 40 crystal flux. When you put in ores, however, and I'd have to go to the manual. It's probably going to tell me that it's going to, oh here we go, here's the manual. See, it's not giving me more information, it's just the recipe book. I was kind of hoping, oh here we go. You can see the different things. There's the coffee making, you can see that's next to us here. It makes coffee as a potion-like item that gives the user several buffs. You need an empty cup and coffee beans and bits and things. So again, it uses crystal flux in order to brew the coffee, so you would need a way of creating that crystal flux, which we saw you could make that coal generator. You can pulverize the bones to get extra bone meal, but again that requires power. I don't know what this is. I've never used this before. I don't understand. It's got a reusable morb skeleton horse. You get a bone meal and then a reusable morb. Yeah, I don't understand that. This is that factorizer. So this is, the other one we saw was the combiner. This is the split. So it takes the block and it splits it out. Starlight infusion. So within astral sorcery, you only get 4 out of there. Why you would go for Astral Sorcery versus a Crusher, I don't know. And you can dye Elytra with bone meal. Interesting. So that's the Crusher. And, you know, if you came across this village, there's a little bit of power in there. You could crush some things. Okay, we had a bit of a thunderstorm there. I just quickly cleared the weather because I don't really want to be recording this while we've got thunderstorm going on the back. This is a lamp. Boop. Again, different. Modded Minecraft gives you way different lighting options compared to vanilla. Don't worry about that. That's not going to burn you as you go through it. Again, this is the stuff you find fairly standard within this mod pack. Got a coal block there. Got a Reconstructor. This will turn, this is an item that will turn things like redstone into different things. It's got some energy inside of it, which is kind of cool. That energy is coming from this coal generator, so we saw the coal generator. It's got that crystal flux. These energy laser relays are taking the energy from the coal generator and, like a laser, putting it into this contraption here. Again, if I go to break any of these, they'll just get destroyed, and then that will be the end of that. It's sunset again, so we've got things going around. This is one of the storage crates, and you'll see inside of here there's actually some bits and pieces, wood casings, iron casings. You do use that within certain recipes, so it doesn't hurt when you see these to grab them. You've got this lovely sorting mechanism, which is fantastic to use. Now these are casings as well, so you can just see the casing. That's a black quartz stair. So those, just those bits and pieces there. Yeah, so sometimes these things can be handy to pick up and grab. You know, you've instantly got a small storage crate that you don't need to build. You've got those wood casings which you don't need to build. Now, I think you can pick these things up if you use some sort of cardboard box system, but I've never touched that. It might be something worth learning how to use. Those villagers aren't even going into their homes. What are they doing? Crazy. But we obviously lost that last villager through the night time. He went out and probably got eaten by mobs and things, and there's much sadness for him. Okay, but in saying that, look, we've been going for nearly 20 minutes as I've sort of prattled on the different things that we've had within this village and we've entered out into the world. We haven't done an awful lot. But again, I would love to hear back from you as to how you would like me to approach this. I won't record any more of these episodes till I've seen the comments as to whether or not you want me to do this as a strict playthrough, or whether or not you just want to see the highlights of me doing certain things or discovering certain things. Potentially the highlight version will be a little bit more informative for you without you having to see all my derpiness as I go through and try and do stuff and try and learn stuff. But again, let me know. But until the next episode, thank you so much once again for joining me, and you have a great day.